Hey, what's up guys, Starter Wired here, and this is a really good gameplay. I got it first game of the day on Modern Warfare 2. Woke up kind of late, just got on Skype, started talking with my bud Austin. We've been doing some dual commentaries lately. He's only got about 28 subs. I only got a little bit too, so I mean it's not like I can help him much. But I thought that maybe he could gain a little bit from this dual commentaries. Plus, I mean they're just fun, and we wanted to get some information out there about some we're creating 2 new channels. Wanted to get those noticed and all. Yeah, so that's the reason behind doing the dual commentaries a lot. We're going to do about one a weekend, or that's our goal. And I hopped on here, and I got a really good gameplay. Last night, before I had to get off Xbox, I was listening to this song called Vengeance by Woe Is Me, and there's a breakdown, and then the guitar kicks in, and I was thinking, what if right as this guitar kicks in, I no-scope and kill someone? So I jumped up, and as soon as as soon as the guitar kicked in, I shot. And it was a really cool clip. If you haven't already seen it, go check it out. It's called Amazing No Scope Amazing COD No Scope Must Watch. You just go check it out. It's a really cool one. I edited it, trying to make it look good and all. And so I was really happy about that. And I jumped on here, and I wasn't expecting to get a nuke because I was doing pretty rough here at the beginning. If you haven't already seen, and I swapped to one of my favorite classes, and that is the FAMAS. And I actually put the title for the FAMAS, like, on my classes, I named them and all, and I named the class above the FAMAS, Moss, by accident. So I gotta fix that and all. I'll probably do that in a minute. But the FAMAS is it's my go-to gun. It's a really good gun. I run it with red dot, and then I'm about to actually read you, just a second. I'm gonna read you the class. And if you haven't already used it before, I suggest doing it. It is the FAMAS red dot, and then the M93 Raptor red dot, Simtex and stun grenade, sleight of hand. I have to have sleight of hand. I can't do anything without it. Stopping power, and then ninja, and then painkiller. The reason I have painkiller on is because, well, I don't know. It's not like, I mean, I hardly ever. Well, actually, not hardly ever. Actually, there's been a lot of noob tubers and stuff on Modern Warfare 2 lately, and I've actually gotten painkiller. Like, it used to be before Modern Warfare 3 came out, I I would get a death streak every once in a while, but it wasn't the norm, and I don't know why this game has turned to mush, but it has. I still find getting nukes pretty easy right here. I got like double teamed right here. I heard him and I turned around, and like I was like, what? And I see one guy, and I didn't see the second guy in the bush. And I ended up dying because of it. But I think, yeah, right here's where I swapped to the FAMAS, and I think that I get the nuke on this life. And this is not just an ordinary nuke, actually. I almost got a double nuke. I got about 3 away, and the game ended while I was in my chopper gunner. So I was going to get it, and I did not get to call in the nuke. But that's okay. I was about 3 away from a double. If I could have gotten the last couple of kills, that would have made this video way better. I thought it would have been really cool if I got it, because just getting a double of a high kill streak like that is very impressive. And you know, I've gotten about 15 to 18 double nukes, and I was looking to get a 16 to 19. I don't know, I haven't kept track of those. I used to keep track of my nukes and all that jazz. I had about 100 something, and then like I had about 186. I lost the nuke count after that, which means I got close to the 200. I probably got over the 200 range, and I had lost count, so I started a new nuke count, and I got to like 124 or something, and I quit counting again. So I'm over 300 for sure. Not quite sure exactly how many though, because like I said, I just lost count. Just quit caring about it. And you know, if on, like, most people choose to snipe on Wasteland, they think that's the only way you can get a nuke on here is that or spawn tubing. And honestly, it's not true. If you can get a one burst weapon, like the FAMAS is usually a one burst weapon. If you can get a one burst weapon and you can hold down this underground cave, you can nuke them easy. Because Harriers just become easy. After you get Harriers, the game's over, basically. I mean, if you choose to. Like in my case, I was like, no, I'm going for a double, because I was on Skype with my friend Austin, like I already said, and I was talking to him. I was like, oh, I got the nuke, I'm gonna go for a double. And then I got Harriers, and then I killed a guy and got my chopper, and I was like, crap, the score's 183, we got him triple capped, the game's gonna end, I ain't gonna get to call nothing in. So my whole chopper gunner, I was like, alright, well maybe I'll still get the nuke, you know, maybe. And as you see right here, if you can't kill a guy, and he starts to run, don't chase after him. And if you start to shoot him, you get a hit marker, and he turns around and starts shooting at you, and he's got a full auto weapon, and you got a FAMAS, back up. Don't just go toward him, because you're gonna lose the gunfight. Like, it's all about, to get any kill streak, not just a nuke, to get any kill streak, it's all about playing smart. If you play stupid, you're not gonna get it. And that's basically what gets me all the nukes and crap like that I can get, is, you know, not playing like an idiot. I play smart and I do good because of it. I mean, that's basically it. Everyone, like, I've had a couple of my friends like, how do you get nukes so often? And, you know, lately, the last couple of days, I've not been playing at my normal skill level. I mean, I've been playing pretty rough the last couple of days, actually. And other than that, though, I usually play really good. And they're like, how do you get so many nukes? And nukes honestly aren't hard. I think I can have a couple of people say the same. And, you know, basically I just say don't play stupid. Don't do things that can get you killed. You know, yeah, you want to rush, but you don't want to just straight up hands down rush. You don't want to straight up camp either. You want to find that happy median, which is what I always say, and I can't stress it enough. You can't just go and, I mean, yeah, you can, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. I mean, this is how I used to get my nukes, is just straight up rush with the UMP, and I found out that it just wasn't working. I would die a couple away every time. And then I decided to go to camping, and that don't work either, because the game's just going to end, or they're going to know exactly where you are and kill you. So you got to find that middle. You got to find that middle ground. And that is, like I said, the thing that I cannot stress the most. It's all about playing smart. If you can learn how to play, like what method you want to use to get the nuke, and then you can learn when to back away from gunfights and when to charge in on gunfights, you can get it easy. Now, I'm not going to go and say these guys were amazing players, but they weren't bad, I don't think, because I think their scores, I don't think their scores were straight awful. I think they actually had pretty decent scores. I mean, I'm not sure, I'm not positive, but I think they did. So, I mean, you can, I mean, I've gotten nukes in lobbies where every single person was 10th prestige, so don't get psyched about their level. I mean, I've been in lobbies where it was all 10th prestigers and got nukes. I've been in lobbies where it was all non-prestigers and I've gotten nukes. I mean, don't, I used to think this. If I would join a lobby and there would be a bunch of like 8th, 9th, and 10th prestigious, I would back out because I was like, oh, these guys are so good, there's no way I can do it. There are people that are at the skill level of a 3-year-old that have 10th prestige. Anyone can get 10th prestige now. It's not difficult. So, yeah, they may be legit 10ths, and they may be really good, but you can still nuke them. You just got to play to your full ability. I mean, you can't just back down. I mean, Rocky Balboa, he never backed down. And he talked like this. Well, I can't even talk like him. I ain't even going to try. Yeah, but Rocky Balboa never backed down. And, you know, he's a star. He's amazing. So, like, I can go on all day. But, like I'm saying, just play smart. I mean, I've repeated that a lot because it's so important. If you don't, you are never going to get anywhere. And I can say that for real. And, you know, you don't just do that in just this game. Do it in every game. If you're trying to get attack dogs, I mean, yeah, it's not hard. But some people struggle to get them, and I mean, that's okay. For some reason, my teammates were running away from me, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm just going to go kill the guy. Luckily, he capped it before I killed him, because that helped the game last a little bit longer, because they were trying to let the game last longer. And I didn't hear him because, you know, like I said, I was in the Skype call. But, you know, you say you're trying to get attack dogs, and some people do find that difficult, and I understand fully. But if you're trying to get attack dogs, you're not just going to want to straight run and gun, because you're going to die, right? People are going to be all around you and crap, and you're probably going to die. Right there, I had to kill both of them. And I don't think my Harriers did very much this entire game. But if they would have, I probably could have gotten a double nuke if my Harriers would have done what they were supposed to. Like my first kill streak, my Harriers did good. But the second one, they did pretty bad. I mean, they did really bad, actually. I don't even think they got a kill other than that one missile drop. I may be wrong, but I don't think they did. And right here, this was a stupid move. I should have let him cap it, and I didn't. And, I mean, my teammates were capping C, so at this point, I was like, there's no way, and I was, like, debating, should I call it, should I call it? And I was like, no, I'm not going to call it, I'm going to get the chopper. As soon as I got this, I was like, oh, there's no way I can get a nuke now. And, that kind of ruined it. If I could have got the double nuke, like I said, this video would have been amazing. But, you know, when life gives you lemons, make some lemonade. But put sugar in it, because straight lemonade ain't good. And we all know that. And the game ends right here, and I was like, oh, I'm so close. And I really was. And it's frustrating when something like that happens to you, because I was about to get a double kill. But 56 and 4 is not too bad of a ratio. This is Tyler Wired signing out, guys. Do good in Call of Duty. Peace.